Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, Richard was a character that was in season 7 of The Walking Dead. He was one of Ezekiel's top people, one of his second in command men, and he was a part of the kingdom. And the saviors in the kingdom sort of had this agreement, this whole little peace treaty thing between them where certain residents at the kingdom, including Ezekiel, Richard, Deanne, Jerry, they would basically sneak pigs and stuff, feed pigs and stuff, and give them to the saviors once a week or something. And in return, the saviors don't attack the kingdom. That's basically the peace treaty that they have in season 7 when we're first introduced to Ezekiel in the kingdom, pretty much. And Richard has a big problem with that. He wants to go to war with the saviors. He thinks it's inevitable, and he just wants to go ahead and get started and fight them and get everyone ready and get soldiers ready because he just hates the saviors. Plus, it seems like he's kind of damaged from the loss of his wife and his kids, and I don't know. Did he have? I think he had a daughter and a wife, but he's damaged from the loss of his wife and his family, and I think he's really sort of just driven to just fight and have peace. And he's a little too overly obsessed with it, and he's a little impatient, and he ends up getting someone killed. He ends up getting Ben killed. Henry's older brother. He gets Ben killed from the kingdom. Gets him killed because he's trying to start a war. And he tells Morgan, and Morgan gets mad because Morgan cared about Ben, and he ends up strangling Richard to death. Morgan kills Richard, and that's the end of his story. He's only in a handful of episodes. He's in 5 episodes overall in season 7, I believe. But in the comics, to be fair, he was an even smaller character. He was a really small character in the comics. I think he just had 2 or 3 lines, and then he got shot in the head protecting Ezekiel in some battle. So, to be fair, I mean, he did do more than the character would have done in the comics. But as far as whether or not I think his character should have lived longer, I like the actor. I liked his performance as the character, and I like that this character, he is tragic. You can feel sorry for him, even though he's a little too reckless, and he does end up getting Ben killed. But the actor definitely does a good job. But no, I think his death works well the way it is. I like what it does for Morgan's character. I like what it does for Ezekiel's character. It changes Morgan and Ezekiel a lot. And it's a good death scene. It's a sad death for Ben, and it's a good death for Richard, and it's a good episode. It's season 7, episode 13, I believe. Bury Me Here. It's probably one of, if not my favorite episodes of season 7. Definitely in my top 3 favorite episodes of season 7. I think it's a really good episode. And a part of that is the deaths of Richard and Ben. That's a part of the emotional weight of the episode, and I think it's really well done. And it's just one of those things where it's The Walking Dead, and you do need to kill characters. There's Glenn, Abraham in season 7, Sasha at the end of season 7, and there's a few minor deaths in season 7, like Olivia, Spencer. But yeah, Richard and Ben, that's a good addition to the body count for season 7. Season 7 had a lot of filler, so you definitely needed to kill some characters. And I think the way they had Morgan just snap and pretty much go to clear Morgan, go to crazy Morgan and strangling Richard to death, it's a really cool moment. It's a cool moment in the story, and I don't think Richard needed to live longer. I mean, it's tragic what happened to him, but he kind of was just a little too crazy and a little too obsessed with wanting to start war. Even though he did kind of succeed because Ezekiel wanted to go to war after he died. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe he would have been happy with the outcome that he got. I don't really think he cared about whether he lived or died. He just wanted the war to start. So, I don't know. I think his character had a good beginning, middle, and end, despite the fact that he was only in a few episodes. And I'm not against his death. I think his death works pretty well. So for me, I'm glad his character died when he did, so I'm okay with it. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now I am at 726 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 800 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 800. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.